Walmart recently came out with a new dirt jumper, the Ozark Trail Airtime, and for $298, it's a pretty awesome bike. But I have to say, there's one major issue with it. But it's funny how people think that I'm sponsored by Walmart. That is too funny. I can't like a Walmart bike without being sponsored. Oh yeah, that is actually not bad. How is Walmart doing it? After riding this bike and seeing how good it actually is for the price, I came up with this amazing idea to swap some parts over from my GT La Bamba to the Ozark Trail just to see how much of a difference it would make. And let's just say, I was met with a big surprise. So this is the Walmart dirt jumper right here.
Okay, the Ozark.
And then I wanted to switch those parts and put it on this. Did I rip my pant? I thought I did. The fork was the first thing I wanted to try, but we got stopped in our tracks.
No, it doesn't have. It's a cup because the frame has to have, or it has to be integrated bearing, and I don't think it's an integrated bearing. Like that's just the cup.
I think you can tap that out though.
I could tap it out, but there's no cup.
No stop.
Yeah, there's no stop for the cup, so not possible because of the straight steer.
Yeah.
Even though that didn't go as planned, it still works out for the better because I think the GT looks even more sick now that I went with the peanut butter grips per popular demand, and now I can give a good recommendation as to who I think this new Walmart dirt jumper is for. Even though I couldn't upgrade this bike the way I wanted, I decided to take it out fully stock again. On my first ride, I was really noticing how bad the fork was springing back on the jumps, but after riding it again for a few runs, the fork actually started to feel pretty decent, to my surprise. All right, I gotta admit, that was smooth. I don't know if this bike just needed to get broken in after the first ride, but this is smooth. I still think this bike is worth the money for the price, but if you can find a GT La Bamba somewhere, I think that'll be a lot better value for a little bit more money. I even had someone that couldn't believe this bike was from Walmart and wanted to try it out. After knowing you can't get a better fork for this bike, I think this would be a great beginner bike for someone looking to get into dirt jumping, or a great bike for your kid that you don't want to spend a ton of money on, but still get a pretty solid bike. See, people don't realize it's not even about Walmart. It's about what you get at the price point that Walmart gives it to you at. I don't prefer Walmart. It's just nobody has ever made a bike at that price point that I can confidently say I feel comfortable doing some real trail riding on. With that new Walmart bike with the full suspension, even this dirt jumper, I feel 100% comfortable doing dirt jumps on this bike.
You look like a rock star on that.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but
I ain't gonna lie, you look good on your La Bamba too.
yeah. See, but La Bamba life.
Yeah, you can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. As long as you're on 2 wheels, I don't care what it is.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm following up the rear. Uh-oh, it's all happening right now.
We having fun on bicycles.
Oh, that's sick. I think it's so cool that something as simple as riding bikes can bring so many people together, and I can't be more thankful for having bikes come into my life and have given me the opportunity to meet so many really awesome people. Oh, this actually feels good. That was actually really, oh! I was loose in that berm. That was actually really smooth though. But the small line is plenty enough.